Hello guys, this is Zia Moiz Qureshi once again with another video. In this video, I'm going to discuss how can you become a good time manager of your own. We have heard of so many kinds of managers like marketing manager, financial manager, or some sort of event manager as well. There are so many other kinds of manager, but the most important manager for each and every individual these days is the time manager. And the most important thing is that you must be your own time manager. So in this video, I'm going to discuss how can you become your own time manager and how can you manage your time effectively and efficiently. So let's talk about the term management first. Basically, the term management has four meanings. It has four parts. It has four steps. So what we have to do in management, we have to do four things. Number one, we plan. We have to make some sort of plans. We want to manage something. Then afterwards, we have to organize. Then what we need to know, we need to lead. And then the last but not the least, control. So we can say planning, organizing, leading, and controlling are the four parts of management or the four tasks involved in any kind of management. So let's talk about the first one, that is plan. As we are talking about time management, so what kind of planning we do have to make? We have to make some planning related to our time. The first thing that we must plan is where we are consuming our time. It means the purpose must be clear. For example, if I want to go to my friend's party, so what should I do? I should think where I am going, where is the location, and when should I go. It means that my goal is clear. Then I will use my time as per my goal. So what you have to do, you have to define the purpose first or the goal where you are going to invest your time. The next thing is how much time you are going to spend over there. It means it will take 2 hours or 3 hours or more than that. So I must have a plan that how much time I am going to invest in such an activity. So the thing is that purpose must be defined, then I must know, I must have an estimation or an idea about how much time I'm going to invest in any activity. The third thing is very important thing, which is when I am going to execute my plan. The main thing is that the time, the period of time, the piece of time where you are going to do that certain activity, that is very important. So you must have a plan about all these things. The first thing is the plan must be clear. There must be a clear goal, the purpose that you are going to opt. The second thing is how much time you are spending over there. The third thing is and when you are going to use your time for that certain activity. For example, as I told you, I am going to attend my friend's party who has invited me. So I have a plan, I have a purpose that I have to go there. How much time will it take? It can take 3 hours, 4 hours, or more than that. And when am I going? I be going there. So how much time and when I am going to do this certain activity. So these three things must be clearly defined. Then after that, if you talk about the organization, organization means to arrange necessary things to execute the plan. So the organizing means all kind of arrangements required to execute my plan, to make it happen, to convert it into some sort of action. For example, as I'm going to my friend's party who has invited me, so I'm going to organize what kind of things. I'm going to arrange my transportation issues. I have to look after my transportation. I have to think about money that I must have in order to accomplish my goal. And the most important thing is to book my time, or we can say define or book the time span for performing that activity. For example, my friend told me to attend the party at 10 o'clock. So I must leave the time from 9 o'clock to onwards for that party purpose, right? To attend the party. So this is what I have done. I am going to book my time for that certain activity. So this is what I have to do in order to organize. Beside that, all the rest of the time I'm going to spend to wind up the rest of the work. Like if I have to deliver lectures, so I will be delivering it by 10 o'clock or by 9 o'clock. So it must be done before the time that I have defined for that activity. So I will be free by 9 o'clock, because why? Because after 9 o'clock, the time that I'm going to spend is just to attend my friend's party. It means just to execute my plan, right? So, all in all, in short, you must have sufficient time, you must have plenty of time, out of which you have to book that certain period of time for performing that certain activity. So, this is the organization. Then, afterwards, if you talk about the leading, here you are leading yourself. You are the leader of your own. If we talk about the time management, time cannot be led. We cannot lead time. But what we can lead ourselves. Who we can lead? We can lead ourselves. We can manage ourselves. Now the thing is that I have to reach there at 10 o'clock. So now I am leading myself. I'm going to wake up early in the morning. I'm trying to cover up all the activities, all the home chores, and all the lecture stuff just before 9 o'clock, because I have to attend the party of my friend who has invited me. So it means I am leading myself in the right direction. If I don't lead myself, I will not manage my time. What I will do, I'm going not gonna think about each and everything that I have to be done beside attending the party, and I will just spend my time wasting on such other things. So if I will lead myself properly in the right direction, definitely I'm going to cover up the rest of the things before 9 o'clock, because I have to meet my friend to attend his party. So this is very important factor. So in the leading, we have to lead ourselves or yourself, because it's your life and it's your time, right? It means use your time in the right direction so that you can have enough time to do what you have planned for, like attending your friend's party. Now, the last but not the least is the function which is controlling. Now you have to control. What things we have to control? We have to control so many distractions, like watching TV, like socialization, like so many things these days, which play a vital role in distracting our lives. So we should not be distracted from our main goal. We have to save more and more time. We have to retain it in order to execute our plan, in order to fulfill our goal. So I will wake up early in the morning. I will try to cover up my things, and I will stop or limit watching TV. I will limit myself from all the other things which are distracting me to accomplish my goal, like watching TV, like using social network. So such kind of things are distractors. These things are time wasters because they are not letting me to accomplish my goal, to accomplish my plan. So I'm going to limit myself from distractors or the time wasters. Distractors are time wasters, for example, watching TV, Facebook, or any other social media. So I should limit the usage of such things. I can do, I can watch TV, I can use Facebook, I can use Instagram, but uh, I must have to reduce the usage of these things because of executing my plan. I have to make maximum use of my time because I have to attend the party at night. So I will wake up early in the morning. I will try to complete those kind of activities, to perform those kind of activities which are urgent and which are necessary for me. Then afterwards, if I have enough time, if I have some time left, so I can do these kind of things. But until then, I must limit them. So I have to control myself. I must have to control myself in order to accomplish my goal. So what kind of control is that? To limit yourself from doing those things which are not that much important and urgent. So these are the four parts of management. So if you are going to apply these things in time, so it means you are a good time manager. So time management is a simple philosophy. So many scholars have done so many great contribution regarding the time management, like Stephen Covey or and the rest. In the same way, if you really understand this term, so it will definitely change your life. Remember that time has never waited for anyone. Time never waits for no one. And if today is 26th of August 2019, then this time will never come again. So keep your time safe. It's more than money. So see you in the next class, in the next video with another topic. Till then, this is Z.M.QURESHI signing off. Bye bye.